Yo, what's up? Who's on this stream? Wonder somebody just joined. Who's on this stream? Let me see. Alright. Whoever's on the stream, say what's up, because I'm kind of like, what's up? Oh, why am I on the wrong franchise? Goddamn. Alright, well. Oh, it's on a completely other. Okay. Seems like I won't break rules this time. I'll try not. I'll try my best. Whoever's watching right now, the game will get going in around probably a few minutes.
Another damn struggling your shoulders like what should I do?
Hey.
Yeah, my niggas living here, sitting in questioning do we belong here? Gone. Posted here on the low, talking about some news.
Ooh. What's this next song you made?
Drink on a daily, I never recover like I'm little baby.
Hey. Mm. Oh my god, bro. No one's losing. Oh my god, hell no. Okay, I want to beat this guy. I need to beat him. People rolling into the stream. Let's go. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh my god, that scared me, bro. I thought you said that you couldn't play right now. Alright. Okay. T-Slack, I know you watching. I know you watching. Am I gonna run defense? Probably Dallas. Alright, good luck.
Lions, let's cook pickle.
My text-to-speech thing's messed up. Hold on, I need to go to the actual YouTube. See what you said. Heard Lions. Lions, let's go. Oh, okay, Showboat. What's up? I gotta whip some Steeler ass, you know? I played this guy like 2 times last season. Beat me both of them. So I gotta get him back. Let's go!
On a beautiful late summer afternoon for
Yes,
football, we welcome
sir.
you to Heinz Field in the Steel
Let's
City
go.
of Pittsburgh, PA.
I need that
This
motivation.
was the same just a
Not
few
good.
moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown
All right, let's go.
Steelers taking the field. They're all set.
Okay, I
as
got
they'll
ball
match
first.
up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell
Oh,
tees
it's a
it
short
up
kick.
and boots
Oh,
it
never mind.
away. And no return on
Alright, let's
this
go,
one
new
as the fair
season.
catch is signaled for and taken.
He's not good. I don't know about that. Alright. Once I get a dev on a star, well, I already got started. When I get a superstar or I get an X Factor or Marquise Brown, I'm gonna win a Super Bowl. Trust me. Alright, here we go here.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Play action. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
My God, where's my quarterback throwing? Wow, Lamar. Come on, bro. Alright, it's all good. My quarterback selled there. That should have been an easy pass.
That right there is the inauspicious start.
Oh my God, no
hoping
way.
to avoid the turnover on the first possession.
I had to throw a
I
pick.
love how you use
Had
those
to throw a pick.
college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
First carry for Najee Harris. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Or I'm pretty sure if I run man, I'm allowed to move my cornerbacks and my safeties, and my free safeties. So I'm gonna just see.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Strafe.
Oh,
he's running. Get this. Oh, that's not a first.
After a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Flushed out right.
Okay.
High throw
There you
this
go.
is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh, going to the end zone. Going to the end zone. Let's go.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And this pass broken up.
Damn.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
No way.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll run. Here's Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs them up for another 2nd and goal. Jameis to throw it. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Winston. Short little throw to Ebron. Oh, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Jackson now. Dancing to his left. But I think the ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Winston now. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third and short yardage, Winston. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jameis now on first down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward.
All right.
For a couple here, second down. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Alex Highsmith just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive?
And Winston lost the football. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. On second down, Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And Boswell's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0.
So the fumble recovery hadn't set up an ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when they're able to force turnovers, especially when it was at a field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now Winston. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case...
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Winston. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So Ingrid's halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll see you down in Orlando Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. How did he stay on his feet? And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. And now Winston wants to talk this one over as they'll take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready. Black 25. Sonic. Hey, tight end right. Watch tight end. Easy, easy.
On third down, Winston finding room to the 20 and all the way down to the 17-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 63 yards rushing.
Cracker, I never noticed you joined the party, my bad.
Let's play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Versus Steelers right now, I'm +1. I'm good. Nice. I'm just struggling so hard.
They run again with Harris.
My defense has been so good this game. It's just my offense. Like, I can't play offense. I've held up to 3 field goals. Down 9-0. Oh my god, he's got first and goal. Goddamn.
Ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And he's in.
Yeah. Oh, I'm down 15-0 or 16-0.
Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run.
True.
And the Steelers are looking good here.
I just gotta really get going. Like, I'm like struggling.
Their lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Boyle here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it.
Get in, let's go.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Oh my God,
It's
that's so
time to
risky.
get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
First down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And this one's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
My cracker. Okay, can I go for it? I'm at my I'm at the Steelers 41. It's 4th and 13. There's a minute left in the. Probably just kick a field goal, yeah.
Now Justin Tucker. He has
Third.
hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. So this will be spotted on the
I'm just kicking a field goal.
logo. It's a
I missed my field goal anyways.
So 2 missed
Oh
field
my
goals
God.
for him now. That's
I'm not gonna win this one. This is so. Oh, I forgot it's 9-minute
Well,
quarters.
it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but a guy carrying the ball.
Oh, I'll be back. I need to focus.
A really nice run.
8 yards to tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top. Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
85 yards rushing for him now here in Week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Jackson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Being chased out left.
The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Forced out to his left. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. Not the 1st down play they wanted by any stretch of the imagination. An absolutely huge loss on the sack. On 2nd and a long way to go. Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Their offense here about ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.